Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Dizzy back with another visual for your ass, you dig? And today, we dropping the third video of the day. You know what I'm saying? Just got back on my shit. And today's video is finna be a story time, you feel me? About how to fight my cousin. You might be like, damn, Dizzy, why the fuck you fight your cousin? I feel you, for real. Because there ain't no reason you should really be fighting with family and shit. But sometimes, niggas start getting disrespectful. Niggas try playing with your top. And you just can't let disrespect slide. You can't let shit go. Or niggas will see you giving them an inch and try and take a mile. You feel me? So, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. You feel me? But let me start this back at the beginning, you feel me? So this story took place like in the middle of the 2022. I had just quit the job I was working all year, you know what I'm saying? Over discrimination shit. And I was at a point where, you know what I'm saying, at the job I was making cool money, so I would like stack some money up, spend this shit, you know what I'm saying? Stack some money up, spend this shit again, you feel me? So I had just got done spending this shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. The next few checks, finna just, you know what I'm saying, put away so I got a little cushion to sit on. And what I didn't expect was these niggas was finna hit me with some whole other bullshit. And so I quit on their ass. Boom, on the spot. I ain't fucking with y'all niggas no more. But I wasn't thinking. Like, I was halfway thinking, but I was more so on my don't give a fuck shit. So I was like, whatever, I'll figure out. I'll find another job. I'll make some other money. Fuck these niggas. I ain't finna rely on them, though. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. At the same time, I had come up on a cool little deal. You know what I'm saying? I had got the peasy for the low. And I was like, damn, I'm gonna just let this shit go. You know what I'm saying? Flip that. Make some money back. You know what I'm saying? Recover a little whatever I was missing from the job. You feel me? So I'm just, you know what I'm saying, hitting niggas up, getting this shit out to whoever and shit. And then I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me hit up my cousin and shit. I'm like, hey, what's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? I actually got some fire on me. And I got a fire deal for your ass, too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting them know I can get that shit out for the low with some gas. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah, my nigga. I was like, yeah, just pull up and I got you, for real. And he was like, oh, on some real shit, I can't even slide over there right now. He's like, but I got you if you can give me a ride home. Mind you, this nigga done fucked his car up on some drunk shit. So he can't drive his car to and from work, you feel me? So he's just low-key using the fan for rides for a little bit while he fixes his shit up. So he's like, yeah, I can't really slide over there. I was like, fuck it. Say no more, my nigga. I got you with the ride, you know what I'm saying? I'll pull up with the O, you get the O, you feel me? Easy shit, really simple shit, you know what I'm saying? So I pull up on niggas. And he hits me up at first. He's like, oh yeah, come inside the job real quick. Just talk to you, yada yada. So I link with the nigga. I see him inside. I'm like, hey yo, what's going on, yada yada. I start telling him, yeah, fuck them niggas. I just quit the job. Them niggas on bullshit, try to play with me, yada yada. I was like, boom. Just telling him how I just quit and shit. So this nigga like, yeah, fuck them niggas. He's like, well, if you really need a job, I can get you a job in here, you feel me? Because at this point, we're still hella cool. We're straight chilling, you feel me? So, boom. Niggas telling me, yeah, like, bro, like, honestly, like, if you just stay on your shit, make sure you work hard, like, for sure, I got you. You can slide here, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, cool. That's some real nigga shit. I was like, good looking, brother. I was like, for sure. Because you ain't just finna offer anybody a position at your job, like tell them you can help them get them in type shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta be cool. So I was like, respect. So we end up leaving, you feel me? And then niggas like, oh, yo, can you slide to the little liquor store real quick? I'm just gonna pick up a couple cold ones, you feel me? I ain't mad at the nigga. When I was off of work, that was the first thing I wanted too. A little beer and a blunt, you feel me? So I was like, all right, I got you. Before we start rolling over there, I'm gonna roll up this blunt. So I'm rolling up the Blizzy, you know what I'm saying? Sticky icky, you dig? Didn't light that shit up. And we started driving. This nigga, first thing I see this nigga do is he start bracing himself. I'm like, what? Why this nigga always playing with me? Every time he hop in my car, he act like I'm about to flip the bitch. But I'm like, whatever, I ain't even finna say nothing. Nigga wanna act weird, nigga gonna act weird. Pull up to the liquor store. Nigga's like, alright, cool, I'll be back in a minute. Nigga goes in there, gets him some cold ones, comes out. Nigga immediately cracking them open. I ain't tripping shit, do you? You feel me? So, boom. I'm smoking and this nigga like, oh, watch out. We're in Norco. There's hella cops out here, yada, yada. And I'm like, okay, for sure, watch out. And I'm looking around, don't see no cops and shit. And I'm like, all right, we chilling, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody tripping. Pulling down the street and this nigga like steady on it. Yeah, just watch out, bro. Like, if I were you, I'd really be careful, dog. Like, okay, bro, you're literally drinking in my passenger, but whatever. So, boom. We pull up to this light to hop on the freeway, you feel me? And it's like the last light to hop on the freeway. Like, it's literally just the left turn thing you waiting for. And I don't see no cars in front of me, no cars behind me. There wasn't no cars anywhere, bro. It was like 8:39 at night, you feel me? So it was dark, nobody out. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just hop on the freeway. So I run the red real quick. And this nigga started tripping like I just fucking ran someone over. Like, hey, bro, what are you doing? I just told you we're in Norco, bro. Watch out, there's cops. You can't be doing all that. You're driving reckless. And I'm just like who's this nigga talking to? So I'm like, bro, don't even trip, bro. Like, I'm blessed by God, for real. Like, I ain't never been pulled over by the cops on some bullshit. Times I have been pulled over, you know what I'm saying? I know how to talk in a way to where they understand I ain't on bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never had like a ticket on some real shit, so I'm just like, bro, this nigga really tripping over nothing, you feel me? I was like, you might be the type to get caught up in some shit, but not me, and I'm in the driver's seat, so we chilling, like, relax, you feel me? But the nigga like a whole 10 years ahead of me, so he just thinking he all, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, bro, if you don't get out of your head. But this nigga don't stop. Like, he keep trying to talk shit like, oh, you need to watch out. Yeah, you need to play it safe. Like, yada, 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 yada. And I'm just like, bro, ain't nobody really trying to hear that shit. You feel me? Like, first of all, you in my car smoking my weed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm giving you a ride home. You shouldn't really be saying shit to me at this point. You feel me? Like, out of just respect. You know what I'm saying? So, as I'm, like, trying to tell this nigga, like, bruh, relax, you know what I'm saying? No, like, nobody got, and not only does nobody got time for that, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, you feel me? Even on a regular Tuesday, like, that's just not finna go. And this nigga, like, swearing he has to get some shit off his chest, like, swear this nigga is, like, just going through a lot at the time. But he feeling like he gotta get his shit off his chest towards me, so I'm like, let's talk about it. So the nigga keeps saying his piece, and I'm like, my nigga, I don't think you understand. You're really the last one to really be saying some shit, my nigga. Like, you told me yourself from your own mouth you got like 3+ DUIs within the last couple of years. I'm like, why am I taking any driving tips from you? I'm like, you the last one. You get caught. Like, not only do you do the wrong shit, but you get caught continuously. So it's like, what is you talking about right now, my nigga? And then he just keeps swearing up and down like, nah, you can't be talking to me like that. I'm your big cousin, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, bro, this nigga tripping. So I'm just like driving still, one hand on the wheel, just like, all right, give me my blunt back. And I see this nigga like acting like he ain't see my hand and just keep hitting it. And I'm like, hey, give me my blunt, my nigga. And this nigga gonna tell me nah. So I'm like, fuck that, reach for the blunt. And this nigga like moving it away from my hand. I'm like, what the fuck type of shit is this? Nigga smacks my hand down while I'm driving and reaching for the blunt. He smacks my shit down. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, bruh. I was like, this is not your blunt. You didn't put in nothing for this. You didn't get the Dutch. I was like, I don't know what the fuck. He's like, I don't give a fuck, dog. I was like, bro, who the fuck is you talking to, my nigga? I'm like, this is next level disrespect. That's like a nigga asking for motherfucking a drink of your water bottle and trying to down the whole bitch. Like, bitch, you don't even have a water bottle of your own. Why the fuck? Bro, I had to beat your ass. That's how I was feeling. So I was like, boom. But this is my big cousin, so I'm like, let me play respectful. I'm like, nigga, your ass is tripping. And this nigga acting like he ain't doing nothing wrong. And I'm like, all right, fuck that. Fuck all of that. I was like, actually, your ass is tripping. If you don't give me my blunt back, I'm finna pull over. This nigga, you ain't finna pull over on me. Nah, you finna keep going, trying to tell me what to do in my car. I'm like, you ain't giving me my blunt back. Now you trying to tell me how to drive in my car? I said, nah. I'm finna hop off the freeway, pull over wherever at some gas station, drop your ass off, my nigga, cause your ass tripping right now. This nigga act like I came out of left field. You're gonna drop me off? What do you mean? Nah, just keep driving. What? And I'm like, nigga, nah, your ass tripping and being mad disrespectful. Like, hand me my blunt, get in your place, or you getting dropped off type shit. And this nigga just think I'm so out of pocket. So I hop in the fucking right lane to get off, and this nigga talking about something. Bro, if you get off, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. I'm gonna beat you the fuck up if you get off. I'm like, what? I was like, oh, you trying to test me now? I was like, yeah, we for sure hopping off. And so the nigga keep talking, and I'm like talking like he finna intimidate me back onto the freeway to drop him back off home. I'm like, nigga, you went too far. You went way too far now. Talking about you can put some hands on me if I drop you off. Like, and you got my blunt. By this point, this nigga put the blunt out and trying to act like he ain't trying to smoke it no more. Thinking he's realizing shit getting serious, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really disrespected me too much. So I'm like, nah, went too far, buddy. So I'm like, fuck all that. And so I'm pulling off. He's like, bro, if you fucking leave me here in fucking Norco at a fucking random gas station, so I have to find a way home. He's like, I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face, fool. And I'm like, bruh, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. If you finna do it, do it. If you ain't finna do it, shut the fuck up. You feel me? On some real shit. And this nigga's getting disrespected that I'm telling him to shut the fuck up. I'm like, nigga, you literally smack my hand down when I'm reaching for my own blunt. Literally telling me no when I'm getting my shit back. Like, that is the most disrespectful shit to a stoner on God. So I'm like, bruh, don't tell me not to tell you to shut the fuck up when your ass on bullshit sitting in my car right now. You feel me? So I'm pulling off. And this nigga just yapping, in disbelief, like, can't believe I'm dropping his stupid ass off. So boom, I pull up to this 76, you feel me? Right off the freeway. And this nigga talking about some, hop on the fucking freeway, get back on the fucking, and I'm just like, bro, who the fuck is you talking to? Like, trying to get him to understand, like, nigga, nothing you say right now is finna change my mind. Yo ass is a dumb motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you acting like a whole bitch right now. And I'm dropping you off. I ain't finna deal with this dumb shit. I just wanted to sell some weed. You acting like a hoe. I'm high. You feel me? I'm tired. Worked out all day. Like, I literally was working out all day because after I quit that job, I was just sitting on the couch for like a week not doing shit. Not on the couch, but just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Fucking watching movies, smoking. Really ain't on shit. Not making no money for sure. So I was like, you know what? I finally got up like, all right, let me fucking hit a nice workout. I was hitting squats. I was benching. I was fucking crunching. I was up, down, and everything. You know what I'm saying? I was sore on my legs. You know what I'm saying? My back was a little sore. My arms were sore. I was sore all over. So I'm like, bruh, ain't nobody trying to deal with your ass right now. You feel me? Just get your shit out of my car so I can pull the fuck off. This nigga, I don't know if the drinks start getting to him or what. This nigga felt like he had something to get off his chest. This fat ass 250 pound ass, big belly bitch ass nigga wanna fucking put his whole body on me, bruh. Like, it came from like me being done with this nigga just sitting right here, this nigga in the passenger. Nigga throws his whole fucking self over. Big ass body ass nigga. And I'm just like stuck like this. Like, my arms are stuck down here, so I really can't push the nigga off. He heavy as shit. And I'm like, damn, bro, like, this is ridiculous. Like, why you got me in this position type shit? Like, wanting to smack the nigga, but like, bruh, like, you 30 years old. Fuck is you acting like this for? You feel me? So I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? His hands are like this. You feel me? So I'm like, what is you doing putting your hands on me, my nigga? And he's talking to me like I'm his son. You ain't finna fucking talk back to me, yada, yada. You gonna drop me back? I'm like, bro, who the fuck is you talking to sitting in my car with your broke, stupid, dumb, fucking, ugly, fat ass, bruh? Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, you dig? So I'm like, damn, this nigga tripping. So I'm like, oh, yeah, this nigga done put his hands on me. I was like, yeah, before, like, that little smack of the hand, like, that was far. I was like, but this is crazy. So I'm telling this nigga, I'm like, all right, bro, we got to run the ones. Get the fuck up out my car. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's just what it is. We got to run it. Get the fuck up out my car. And this nigga steady acting like I ain't serious. And so I'm like, okay, this nigga don't think I'm serious. So I get out my car first. I'm like, fuck this nigga. Get my key. Hop out the car. Get his shit, take his shit out my car, and this nigga realized, like, damn, this little nigga really fucking dropped me off. Not little nigga, because I'm bigger than his dumb ass, but this nigga really dropped me off. kicking me out on some real shit. So I'm like, bro, if you don't get your shit, and he's like, Daniel, he's like, I swear to God, if you leave me here, I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face. And I'm like, bro, who the fuck is you talking to? So like at this point, I had decided I was gonna fight him, but to keep it a buck, as soon as the nigga got off, I was like, fuck that shit, I'm tired. I hop him back in the shit, say fuck you, and I start pulling off, right? So I pull out of the gas station, and it's got its own little side street. So I'm like, as I'm sitting there, this nigga walks up to the like sidewalk, and I'm like sitting at the light, and this nigga talking shit. So I roll the window down. I'm like, fuck you, nigga, talking shit back, yada yada yada. He calls me pussy, and I'm like, I'm like, you can't sit here and act like I don't want to fight you because I'm pussy. I was like, I'm tired. I was like, but you're playing with me. So what I do, I turn my ass back around, boom, park it back in the fucking gas station, get out. Now, mind you, I ain't have no shoes in the car. I usually keep spare shoes in the car. I got some in there now in the trunk. Never take them out now, just in case some shit like this happen. But all I had was fucking slides, bruh. So we just at this gas station. I'm in slides like, fuck it, you gotta do what you gotta do. Limp over to the nigga because I'm still sore. And I'm like, bruh, fuck you, nigga. Yada, yada. And as I walk over, this nigga on the phone with my other cousin talking about this nigga tripping, come pick me up, yada, yada. So I'm like, come on, nigga. He's like, you the one calling me pussy, it's time. Tell that, finish the phone call when you fucking done, pussy. I was like, you done pissed me off. You done too much. Now we gotta fight, you feel me? So boom. The nigga talking about some, oh, fuck you, I'm gonna punch you in the face. So I'm like, you saying I'm gonna punch you in the face is for sure fighting words, you feel me? So, boom, I start throwing punches. Bop, bop. Nothing's connected. I'm just kind of throwing them out there. Ain't even finna hold you. I'm nervous as shit. Because this nigga keep telling me he gonna beat my ass. And this is the nigga that fought me. I mean, this is the nigga that taught me how to fight. So it's like, when the sensei kind of telling you he's gonna beat your ass, that shit hit a little different, you feel me? So I'm like, damn, this nigga. I was like, well, he disrespected me. So regardless of what happens, I'm gonna have to run it. You feel me? So I'm just throwing punches, and this nigga's like, wait, dog, you're actually throwing punches at me, fool? And I'm like, pussy, you just told me you was gonna punch me in the face. Like, fuck is you talking about? Just put your hands on my shirt. I ain't trying to hear shit now. It's too late now. And then so I'm like throwing these punches while in slides though. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta get up out these slides. This shit ain't working at all. So I just kick them to the side. Yank, kick them. Boom. They're both off. So I'm like, all right, boom. Stepping towards the nigga, but now there's rocks. I'm straight stepping on rocks and shit. And I'm like, fuck, bro, this is not ideal. Like, I wish I would have fought this nigga yesterday. I wouldn't have been sore. I would have had shoes on me. I would have had energy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, my ass is sore, high, and no shoes. I was pressed. So I was like, fuck this nigga. So boom, like I'm still squaring up with this nigga, and this nigga's like low-key not in the zone. I'm not in the zone either. Like, we're both realizing like, damn, bro, like we low-key like cool as hell, but we gotta fight now. That's some bullshit. So this nigga wasn't even throwing punches at first. And then like I just keep throwing them, and this nigga's like, hey dog, you throw another punch, I'm gonna punch you in the face. So I'm like, all right, this nigga keeps saying I'm gonna punch you in the face, bullshit. Hey, lean up, punch this nigga in the face. Ah, shit. Got that nigga. Boom. So the nigga's like, what the fuck? Now I'm gonna fucking really punch you in the fucking face. After I punched that nigga in his shit, he got actual mad, and he's like, he kept saying he's gonna punch me in my shit. So I, you know what I'm saying? My ass got more scared. I ain't even gonna hold you. And I was like, oh fuck. I was like, now I gotta keep punching this nigga in his shit, or else he's gonna punch me in my shit. So like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, boom. Just like remembering, I just gotta keep stepping. You feel me? This nigga like 10 years older than me. You feel me? Keep that in mind. Nigga got like 10 years more of experience. I've only had to really fight a couple times. This nigga had to fight all the time. So I'm like really thinking he about to low-key pull some shit. I'm like, fuck. So I'm just like staying on my toes, keeping my distance, going in. Tag this nigga a couple times, you feel me? Nothing really happening. And so eventually this nigga starts, you know what I'm saying, coming in, swinging. I'm like able to read it. I'm stepping back. Nothing's connecting from his end for sure. I'm like, all right, cool, we cool. Boom, I tagged this nigga a couple more times in the face. Bop, bop. But it was like, if it was any other nigga, them punches would have been, I'd have been eating that nigga. He wouldn't have been eating them. But it was my big cousin. So I was kind of like feeling bad every time I connected with this nigga. Like every time I like hit his forehead or something, I'm like, oh shit, I accidentally hit that nigga. I'm like, nah, it wasn't an accident, pussy. Like hit that nigga. And then I'm like, all right. Next time I'm gonna punch that nigga. And then like I throw another one and like I connect. I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like part of me is like literally pulling back all these punches. And I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like not only am I tired of shit, not got shoes on high as shit. Like now I can't even punch this nigga without feeling bad. I'm like, this is some bullshit. So boom, we keep going, and that, mind you, like the job I had quit was a forklift position. So I was doing nothing but fucking driving a forklift for like 12 hours a day for like almost a year. So my ass had no stamina. Like I didn't even realize it. At the time I thought I was like, I'm working 12 hours a day. I got hella energy. Nah, bro, you was sitting for 12 hours a day. I ain't have no stamina. So boom. I'm out that bitch getting tired after like a couple minutes. I'm like, damn. I was like, we gonna have to make something happen. So boom, we keep moving around, and eventually I clock this nigga good time, like right here. And that pisses the nigga off. And this nigga talking about some, no, I'ma really fuck you up. So he starts rushing towards me, and I'm getting extra tired by this point. So boom, I start backing up. And mind you, there's like 3 niggas who was like getting gas and shit, who stopped everything they was doing to kind of like pull their phones out and record, like, oh shit, World Star. And so like I accidentally back up into one of the niggas' cars. So he's like, hey, I'm gonna need y'all to back up, y'all on my car. Hey, y'all step over there, y'all doing too much on my car and shit. You can't be doing this. I'm like, hey, my bad, bro. Whole time, I was finna die right there. Whole time, this nigga was stepping closer and closer, about to really mop my ass, and I was running out of energy, like on my last breath, like trying to, you know what I'm saying? But thank God that nigga saved me, talking about take a step back. So my cousin, out of respect for the nigga, took a couple steps back that way so we can you know what I'm saying? Regroup, you know what I'm saying? Get back in our stance and shit. I use that shit for a breath. I said, damn, I did that. I'm still not cool, but at least I got something to breathe. This nigga, I see it in his eye. Something changed. He went from like, I'm gonna try and fuck this nigga up by punching him to like, fuck it. I'm gonna just grapple. Like I seen this nigga used to wrestle in high school, and it was like, you could tell this nigga was not finna go for the, I'm gonna keep letting this nigga punch me over and over type shit. He's like, I'm gonna just take it to the ground. And this nigga heavy as shit, you feel me? So I'm like, I seen that, and I was like, I can't let this nigga take it to the ground. So boom, this nigga came up, hit him with a left. I seen his face go, and then he was mad as shit, and he just kept trying to grapple. I'm like, oh fuck. I back up, and I end up getting cornered. There was like a fence behind me. Behind the fence was like a bunch of bushes. It was like a plastic little gate type shit. And so I'm like, oh shit. I accidentally backed up too much. Now I'm kind of like stuck right here. Fuck it. I'm gonna have to like move to the side or something. This nigga lunged at me, and I'm like, I'm gonna just throw punches from right here. Bah, bah, bah. And this nigga like completely starts gripping me up. So I got like my arm around him. And then like my hand I throw back. And I throw it onto the gate, because I'm like, if he takes it to the floor, it's over. He's finna sit on me, lay on me, and then he can just punch me. You feel me? This nigga too damn heavy. I'm too damn tired. I cannot deal with this shit right now. So I'm like, whatever I got to do right now, I just can't let it get to the floor. I got to do what I got to do. Throw my hand on that plastic gate, you feel me? And I end up like pushing the middle of my hand in that bitch. And I feel it's like hella pressure. It's like my whole body weight plus this big fat ass fuck. I'm like, damn. I'm like, this shit hurt in my hand. This nigga still out here trying to motherfucking swing or do whatever he can from this position, trying to like grapple me. Like he did not give up on trying to take that shit to the floor. So much so that he pushed me through the fucking little plastic gate. Like it wasn't no little gate. Like it was like 4 feet high, but it was like thicker plastic. Nigga broke us through this shit. My hand goes through it, and I was like, I ain't finna stop supporting myself. Like I can't let this shit go to the floor. So my hand goes through the fucking gate into the bush, you feel me? And it like stabs into like some main branch in the bush, and I just feel that shit's getting stabbed. I'm like, this shit hurts like a motherfucker. This shit hurt so much that I instantly knew it was fractured. Like that shit happened like 5-6 months ago. This still feels like there's a fat ass bruise right here, because this shit never finished healing because I keep working. It's a fracture, I know it. But I knew that shit instantly. I'm like, bro, that shit wasn't no regular bruise, bro. That shit kept stabbing into my hand, like all that weight. I knew that shit was broke. So I was like, fuck, this shit hurts. And not knowing what I'm finna do, because it's like, the only goal on my mind is don't let it go to the floor. But I don't know what's finna happen past that. I just can't let it go to the floor. Next thing I know, I just hear these niggas like, oh shit. Like, oh, the cops, the cops, the cops. I'm like, oh, thank God. I'm like, thank God. My ass is so gassed. I'm like already dead. It's been like 5 minutes. I ain't got no more energy for this shit. I feel like I'm finna fucking die. You feel me? Bruh. Tell me why. Tell me why I have to get my slides. Like, this nigga, we and this nigga break up, but then it's like, this nigga stepping in circles, you know what I'm saying? Mad as shit, you know what I'm saying? He's probably feeling embarrassed as shit. These niggas gassing me up. Oh shit, yeah, you did your shit out there. Yeah, you was landing them punches. Cause this nigga, like, I only tagged this nigga, like, hit him in the face like 5-10 times. But this nigga ain't hit me once. So these niggas was like, oh shit, you did your shit, good shit, yada, 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 gassing me up and shit. And this nigga standing up there mad as hell. But I'm like, tired as fuck, but my slides is over by the nigga. So I'm like, hey, bitch, let me get my fucking slides. And this nigga's like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And I'm just like, nigga, give me my fucking slides. And so I start walking over there. Like, damn, bro, we better get into it again, bro. I can't believe this. Like, ah, shit. Nigga actually says, fuck that, and just throws me my slides. I said, thank God. I said, thank God. Throw them bitches on. Start walking to the car. These niggas like, damn, yeah, that's a sick-ass ride, too. And I'm like, good looking. I was like, this broke-ass bitch don't even got one right now. I'm like, good looking, though. And I remember that shit made him mad as hell. I was laughing my ass off for a second. And then it was like, all right, let me get to my car. I take some steps to my car, bro. I never felt so damn lightheaded in my life. You feel me? I felt like I was about to pass out, like energy on zero. You feel me? Like, what the fuck is happening? Like, Patrick, you feel me? I'm like, oh shit, and that mean? But niggas end up driving off, made it. You know what I'm saying? That nigga still ignores me to this day. That's how you know you won the fight. You feel me? I'm like, damn, that shit crazy. All because this nigga want to disrespect me and tell me how to drive. You feel me? But that, just like I was saying at the beginning, like, some people will play with you, disrespect you, no matter how slight it is, until you stand up for yourself. And some people can't even take you standing up for yourself. So you just got to show them who you are type shit. And hey, if that leads to a fight, that leads to a fight. You know what I'm saying? We had to do what we had to do. I mean, now I got a video to talk shit about. At the end of the day, the nigga my cousin. It's not like I hate him, but yeah, we used to be dumb cool, and now the nigga, he's still butthurt. I'm like, get your old ass out of your feelings, but it is what it is. But that's another fucking video for y'all, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to hear the full story, tell me that you was really interested, and I'll go through everything else that happened, you know what I'm saying? But that's basically the basics of it. It's already been like 27 fucking minutes. It's been a long ass story, you feel me? But I'm gonna keep going through. I'm actually finna tell the how I quit my job story next. But yeah, that's it for this one. I'll catch y'all back in the next one. Dizzy, back in your vision. You dig?